Our enterprise is a part of the holding company for the production of pharmaceuticals in the Krasnodar region. We use various pharmaceutical equipment that meets the requirements and standards of GMP, a unit for dehydration of aqueous solutions, and extracts in a fluidized bed apparatus, rotary tablet machines, an automatic line for packaging tablets in plastic film, and foil and other high-tech machines and apparatuses. At the end of the year, we carried out modernization and started to replace morally and technically obsolete equipment. I have been working as a chief technologist for 10 years and know all the technological processes well. I made the choice of new equipment myself, agreeing it with the management before purchase. It was not an easy job. There is a lot of equipment on the market. Many processes have changed and become automated. In pharmaceutical production, it is very important to control the quality of raw materials and finished drugs. In production, they check the ratings of moisture level, melting time, transparency, decay time and dissolution, quantitative composition, melting, hardness parameters, thickness, viscosity. In order for the products to be of high quality and fully meet the requirements of hygiene, it was necessary to take the issue of equipment selection seriously. We also decided to upgrade the draining boiler, which was malfunctioning, did not provide a continuous layer of outer protective coating of tablets produced in the pellet production area. The material from which the equipment is made must be durable and wear resistant. The required capacity is 4 kilograms per hour. I am used to doing my job qualitatively and work only with specialists. I took the choice of a pellet boiler seriously. To search for equipment, I did not use the internet, because often a pretty picture hides unprofessionalism. I visited the International Exhibition of Equipment, Raw Materials and Technologies for Pharmaceutical Production, which was held in Moscow. There were a lot of dredging boilers at the exhibition, from different manufacturers, from different countries of the world. I chose 3 that best matched my needs, and contacted their representatives. It was necessary to coordinate the boiler with the management, and then sign a contract for supply. Back at the company, I started contacting representatives of equipment manufacturers by phone. A company from Germany agreed to supply the dredging boiler, but asked me to come and sign the contract in person. Unfortunately, I could not travel to the European Union, as I did not have a visa, and the visa process would have taken at least 3 months. One company from China sent me a catalog of products in the mail. I chose for a long time, but I could not figure out for which pellets the boiler is suitable, what the allowable load volume. A third manufacturer from Krasnodar listened to me and replied that he could make the equipment only 6 months, citing the large volume of orders. I had to refuse, as I needed the machine in the shortest possible time. A machine had to be found, and I realized that I would not be able to do it on my own. This made me a little less confident. However, the manager of the company in Krasnodar helped me out here. He suggested a specialist in pharmaceutical equipment supply who could find another option of equipment. Following his advice, I turned to a specialist intermediary company from Moscow. At that time, I had no idea that I was doing the right thing. The manager of the company listened to me, asked some questions about the required productivity, tolerance of the equipment. I was pleased with his professional and businesslike approach. After preliminary consultations, he suggested a variant of the drayage boiler, which is ideally suited for my given parameters. He sent me a video of the machine, which showed me the equipment and its features. I agreed on the proposed dredging boiler, and a week later we signed a contract for its delivery. 30 days after signing the contract, we received the equipment. Stable and compact unit, works perfectly. Quality spraying of pills with shell. Housing is completely enclosed with stainless steel sheets. The rotor and electric motor are accessible through a removable back cover. A stainless steel boiler is attached to the gearbox shaft. The boiler is heated from below by a heating element. On the body of the boiler there is a control box with start and stop buttons. Initially I was skeptical about choosing a manager, relying on my own experience, but I realized that you should always learn, and not be afraid to trust a professional.